Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I'm here today to do the most basic savings challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna and also stuff my 100 envelopes. But we're gonna put that to the side until we're ready. First, we're gonna roll the dice and we're gonna put the money where the money goes. But first, let's get the money out so we know how much we're playing with. So this is from my savings challenge savings. Some of them from no, yes, they all are from. Okay, again, guys, I lost the audio to this recording, so I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of this video. So this is me, again, just getting the money out, ready to do the roll the dice for the basic game. So first I'm going to count up the money I have, which is a total of $462. So I'm just counting the money now before I do my roll. So that's $200 there. And that's $100 there. So that's $300. Counting all those fives, a lot of fives. And that's 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, I really lost count now. So that's actually $62 right there that I'm counting, which is a total of $462. So now I'm just about to separate them and put them in the tray so I can play the game. So I tried to edit this video in certain areas to speed it up, especially doing the coloring, but yeah, I don't know how to do that. Well, at least with this application I'm using now, I don't know how to do it on this one, so I might have to try to find another application when I edit my videos to figure it out, because on this one, I think it's the CapCut or whatever it's called. I don't know how to do it, so yeah. So now I'm getting ready to roll. Roll the dice. So the first one is 14. I rolled 14, so I'm getting out $14. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just go to the next one and re-roll again. I'm saying right there, I'm playing with a 20 side dice. So with 20, 1 through 20. So next one is 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I rolled a 1. Once I roll a 1, I re-roll again. I think I rolled another 1. What did I roll there? Did I write? I think I got a 5 out, so it must have been 4. So I rolled a 4. And I don't know why I re-rolled again for that. I think I rolled another 1 after that, yeah. And now I'm grabbing 10. Also, looked like I had an 8 or a 9, so I put that back. So that one, I rolled a 10. A 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's me running out of singles, so I have to do a lot of condensing. So that's an 18, 15. No, I wrote a 15. Was it a 15? Yeah, no, I wrote a 15 out of 18. Yeah. Back to the beginning. 5, a 12. So anytime I rolled 5 or below, I re-rolled again. So I rolled a 12, so I put $3 back to give myself some change. Next roll is that a 14? Yeah, I put one back and grab 15. Okay, next row look like a 16, 10, 15, 16. Okay, next one is a high roll, a 19. So I grab that 20 and put a $1. No, I didn't want the 20 just yet. So I grab two 10s. No, a 10 if I grab exact amount. Okay, next one like another 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I grab a 5 and a 10 for 19. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take some little time because, like I said, I'm using a 20 side die and not a 2 dice like I did before. Okay, I guess I was looking for more change for those two ones. Yeah, so I had rolled a 4, so I grabbed a 5 to put that 1 back. So I rolled again, looked like a 14. So I only have 3. Was that a 14 or a 13 I rolled? Yeah, I'm just putting the money in order sequence and see if I can figure out how to get more singles. So it looked like I rolled a 9. So I'll put a 1 back and grab a 10. Yes, this is me just talking about how I'm going to make change for the singles. Look, I rolled a 10, so that was a 10 right there for that roll. Next one is a 19. So I think I put $1 back. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4? But I only need to put $1 back, and I took the $20 bill. So I rolled a 16, 17, 18, 19. So 10, 15, and grab a single. Yeah, I was seeing if I could make change with those ones for a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, only have $4. So next roll is a 12, look like. So let's see, can I make change? And it doesn't look like it. So 10, 15. Oh, I can put $3 back. No. Well, I have 2 10. Why did I grab 2 5s? I'm supposed to do a 12. 1, 2, 3. So, okay, I did. I grabbed the other 5, so I just made change for that $12. Ooh, it looked like I was just struggling making change on here. So roll the dice again. Look like 13. Okay, I grab a 5. What did I do that for? 15. I don't know. I thought that was a 13. Must have been a 14. Okay, is that a 12? So 10, 5, 10, 11, 12. Okay. The next row looked like a 3. So I don't have any singles to put back. I have 1. Yeah. 2 singles for a 5. So I'm going to re-roll again. Since it was below a 5. So I rolled a 4. No more singles. So I put that 5 there because I know I have 1 extra over. So now it rolled a 15. So that's all. I'm still short. So 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. I grabbed 4 because I was 1 up with that 5. So that's even it out. That's a 15. Yeah. New page, roll a 2. Let's see, do I have a 3? Yes, I have a 3, so I'll grab a 5. Re-roll that one again because I was below a 5. 8. So now I need $8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Back to the other page. I roll a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only have 4 singles. Okay, I'm gonna roll 14. Yeah. Put the 1 back, grab a 5 and a 10. Well, 3 5s, 4, 15. Yeah, it's taking longer than I thought. Let's see, $11, a 10, and a 1. I'm trying to see if I can make change with those ones. And no, I'm going to have to go get some more ones because it's taking forever. 17. Nope, only have 2, so I cannot exchange for the 17. So I'm going to have to go get change for this. And this is where I say I will be right back because I got to make change. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so I was able to put 15 on there. And I have only 1. 15, 16. So I need 1 more 1. So I'm going to get changed right about now. So I'm back now with $10 of singles. And I owe 1 more single back to that one. Okay, now I'm back to rolling. So I roll a 16 look like. So I'm going to grab a 5 and, 3 5 and a 1. Yeah, I don't know why it look like I'm so struggling to put all this money together. So I'm just making sure I put them in the right order. But it doesn't look like it is. So I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh, I was trying to make change for the $50 bill. That's what I was doing because I had a $50 bill. So yes, I was making change for the 50. I put all those small bills back in the tray. Yeah, so that one has the 50 and the 20. Okay, moving along to the next. And I roll a 12. 10, 11, 12. Now it's so much easier for me to make change with now that I have all these singles. Okay, after that, I rolled a 15. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Seems like I'm taking forever to roll this money. So that was a 2 I rolled. We rolled that again, and it got a 15. So I'm going to put $15. Okay. Now here, roll a 1. Is that a 1? Yeah. Okay. 5. 10. Is that 17? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Okay. What's that? 14, 5, 10, 15. Put $1 back. Okay, next row. 12. Is that 12? 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay, one more road. Okay, the last one is exactly $20. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So exactly $20. Okay. Now it's time for me to count the money all up. So we're going to where we left off is just $210, the orange. So I need to complete $67 more of the orange. So that's me getting a calculator to see how much. Well, I guess at this point, I don't know if I'm getting the money. No, I'm trying to find, I think, the orange marker for those. Oh, no, I wasn't. I was trying to find the coloring board to put under the paper. Now I'm trying to find the orange markers. And that right there, that's not it. It's one of those. So the first one collect is, how much is that? That is $75 that the 210 collected. So I don't know why I'm trying to add it up, because I think I was done with that one. So yeah, this is the part I was trying to figure out how to speed it up through the coloring, but I don't know. I mean, I have a hard time with this app with trying to speed it up. Again, I know I have to complete $67 worth on the orange. So yeah, I'm using a calculator to subtract the money that I already colored, the one I just colored. So, and realize that's two different orange, but that's okay, as long as I was able to finish it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking so hard for it, and I didn't even have to think that hard. Just color everything and subtract from there. Yeah, I'm still thinking too hard. And I didn't have to think that hard at all. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to use the calculator. Yeah, so I think at this point I figure out if I just color them all up, it should add up to $210. Yeah. Yeah, because I only needed, $27 to complete, I believe. Yeah, that's me subtracting again. I guess it's so hard to do it when you actually in the moment of doing it versus when you just sitting back and watching. It's so much easier to add up in your head when you just sit back watching and you don't have to do the subtraction right then and there. Versus, you actually doing it right then and there, because apparently I must struggle a lot when I'm trying to add it all up as I'm doing it. Yeah, I see that now. This just like when you watching a game show and you know all the answers to the game show, but when you on a game show live, you don't know any answer to the questions. So yeah, so now I'm about to count up total the money up. Count up all the money and see, it should be $210. So I'm just putting in order now before I count. So let's see, is that 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77. I'll count that all wrong. I must have missed some money somewhere. So it's supposed to be 210. I know it's more than 175. I just count. But actually, I counted was 208. So I'm actually $2 short somewhere. So yeah, so that's why I was looking to see what's extra money in there. But apparently not. So what I was going to do is just take that money. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was going to get the $2. So I was just $2 short. So I shorted myself some time ago somewhere. So yeah, that's just me recounting. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm $2 short. And I don't know how I got $2 short, but I figure if I sit this money to the side and whatever money left over in the other game, I can put the money over towards that $2. So I'm just moving on to the next one, which is the $220. And I think I only needed I think what's that? A couple of $27 to finish. I'm sorry, the other 210 was 67 to finish. This one I needed 27 to finish, and yeah, I only needed $67 to finish. And this is me explaining that I actually colored a number 2, which I wasn't supposed to, but I did put a little reminder up there for me to know that I'm supposed to count that $2. Yeah, so I'm counting this money here to see how much I was able to collect for this round, in which came to a total of $61, and only need 27 to finish. Yeah, so that's me count 20, 30. Yeah, that's I don't know why I'm dividing the money like that. So I went and put the other $2 back on the other game so that I completed that with those extra $2 right there, and put that money towards the side for the next round. So yeah, now I'm about to complete this page. But it says I'm supposed to do 27. I look like I counted 37. So I look like I put extra money over there. I don't know. It just looked like I did. So yeah, I'm finished coloring this page out to which is the $220 page. Okay, and I'm done with that. So I'm gonna get the rest of the money out and count, make sure it's a total of $220. Okay, let's see how much is all of that. I'm trying to put all the money in order first before I count. So let's see. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So exactly $220. So I completed. That's the second challenge I completed. So now I'm going to take the extra money, put it back in that envelope, and use that for the next round. Once I'm done with the rest of these, I will come back to that one. So moving along, now I'm at the 245 challenge. So I'm counting how much money I have collected. That's $86. So I'm going to subtract 86 from, yes, those circles. So I always start with the big numbers first because I like to just realize the wrong color. That was black, not gray. So I'm going back to find the gray color. So yeah, I found it. But like I said before, I start with the higher number first, and then I like to subtract from there. So make it much more easy for me to work when I get to the lower numbers. So yeah, that's just me coloring the higher number first. And there we go again, trying to figure out how to count which one is next, because also I don't like to leave any extra numbers over. So that's why I'm trying to think, like, when I pause like that, I'm trying to make sure I use exactly all the numbers up on the paper and without having any extra numbers over, if you guys understand what I'm talking about. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is the part I tried to speed it up, but I can't do it. I don't know how. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure I can use all of the money up and won't have anything left over. And like I said, this is a $245 challenge. And I'm trying to count to make sure I cover every dollar. Yeah, sometimes I do have a hard time figuring out which is which, but eventually I get it and work with the numbers. I'm able to work with the numbers that's left on the board. And that's why I use my calculator. Have it right there, just in case. Yeah, I think this was one of the more harder one to figure out. If you guys get bored through this part, just speed through it, because like I said, I tried to do it for you guys and I can't. So you are more than welcome to speed through all of this, to fast forward, until eventually I figure out how to fast forward through all of this slowness right here, like this right here. Yeah. I did not realize how much time I used trying to just figure out this part here, recording. So I guess I must have figured out which number to use to, yeah. So I won't have any left over. So I think I needed to complete this one $99 more, but like I said, I was able to collect on that round $86. So yeah, give or take, I had maybe one or two circles, or look like maybe about 2 or 3 circles left over to complete for the next round. No, so I have okay, 1, 2, 3. She's calling it 4. So look like I might have 2. Look like I have 2 left over for the next round. So I should be able to finish that up at the next or round. Okay. So look like that's what's left. $13. 7 and 6. So yeah. So I'm going to add those funds to the money that's already in there. Yeah, I'll count all that once I'm done with completing the paper. So now I'm moving on to the $255 challenge. Yeah. And yeah, see, I just started that one the last time. So see how much of a dent we're going to be able to put in here. Let's see, 10, 20, Let me put the money in order first. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So $84 was able to collect on that one. And it's the 255 challenge. So, yeah, to complete this challenge, I need 185. I have 185 left. So after this is done, I will need just 101 to complete this challenge. $101 after this coloring. So again, this is just me subtracting from the $84. So I'm just coloring. I should insert some music here because, yeah. So, I think that's it. Wow. So like I said, yeah, I do the big numbers first. So I must have did all the big numbers. I'm going to just put this money in there with that and count it later. So yeah. Now I'm moving on to the $320 challenge. And I'm going to count this up. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Probably $66. I don't know how I must mix the 10 somewhere. So that's $66 that I was able to collect for that round. And I needed $222 more to finish for this. So I'm going to put some kind of dent in there to where, yeah. So like I said, $66. I'm tacking the big numbers first. So the more you go up the page, the higher the numbers get. So I think some of those like 20 and 25 and 30. So yeah. So was I only able to color 2? So if that's 66. So that means that I only need to color a couple of these big ones. Yeah, so this is so hard. I hate doing voiceover because it's like trying to match it up with the video, and it's hard for me to do. So when I lost the voice for this, the audio voice for this, I hope I'm recording. But when I lost the audio voice for this, I was so like upset. What? This is so weird. I hope I didn't lose the audio because as I explained before, my Ring doorbell, when that comes through, the notification comes through on my phone, for some reason it cuts the audio off when I'm recording. So like now I'm recording just the audio part, and the Ring doorbell just came through. So like I said, I hope I'm recording. I'm going to go back and check after I'm done with this. Okay, moving along. I am at which one we just did? 320 should be 340. Yes, 340. Oh, that's me bumping the camera. I put the camera in a new position, but it's hard for me to work in that position with the camera so close up on me like that. So, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this camera angle. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So yeah, that's $90. And to complete this challenge, I need 190. So I have to add the 90 to this. I only need 100 for that to complete. So yeah, we're moving along quickly in this book. The first 5,000, which I've said I want to collect in the first, so there's 3 sections, right? Yeah, so I'm going to collect the first 5,000 in there's 12 months. So was it the first 4 months of the year? January, February, March, April. So this is still in February. So I still have 2 more months to go to collect the first 5,000. But if I'm done before then, that would be great, because I want to collect the whole total of 15,000 within this year. So hopefully I will be able to do it. So yes. So, but I want to do it quickly as possible if I can. So that's the thing, is do it quickly as possible. But hey, it might be some time where I might have to take a break, but I hope not. As long as I complete it within a year, that's good. If I take a break, that's okay. As long as I complete it before the year is out. So yes, so just back to this 340. I'm marking off $90 worth of $90 of the circle. And that's me, yes, using my calculator to help me subtract. So, look like I'm only complete 2 of these tonight. And then I will be going to put them, use my, the 100 envelope challenge. So I don't know exactly which one I use, but which number I use to add up to that 90. I just know that they added up to 90. So that's why I'm marking them off now. So again, I am putting a nice sizable dent into this challenge page here of this 340. Okay. So I'm done with that. And I will be again putting the money inside of the envelope, which we will count up once we're done with it. Okay, here I'm inserting this right here because I forgot to mark off the little circles in the beginning of the booklet. So I did go back later after I was filming, and I was able to mark off the 2 that I completed, which was the 210 and the 220, I believe. Yeah, so I was able to complete those, to go back and complete those circles. So that I had to insert it here. And yes, and this is me getting a new envelope ready for the next challenge, which was the 405 challenge. So I just put the new marker in there for the 405 with the change that I had extra left over from the 220. So, okay. Oh, what's that the 4? Yeah, that was a 405, I believe. So I'm starting a new challenge, a new page. Well, actually, I had 2 pages, but the one before that, I didn't have any money left over. But this challenge, I had $25 left over. Yeah, $25 I have left over. And I'm going to circle just the 25 because this is number 25. I think that was the highest number on there, and which was 25. So, yeah, that's one completed, one down on that page. Yeah, so that's it, a total of 25. Okay, there we go. We're done with that challenge. The most basic book challenge. That's me just trying to close it up. So now I'm moving along to my 100 envelope booklet, and we're going to stuff the cash into the 100 envelope. Well, first let me separate the money. So the total of that, I think we collected. Oh, how much was that money? I didn't even count that money. Well, yeah, it was $210 and $220, so that is what, $430? $430 is what I'm about to stuff in the 100 envelope challenge. So that's just me separating the money. So yeah, $430 that was collected that day. So I'm about to put the $100, which I said from 100 to like 90, I was going to fill them all up with just $100. So I'm going to put this, we do have 100 that we have there. So we're going to put that in the $91 slot. So we're trying to keep all those hundreds in the back from 100 to 90. So now moving on to the next number. So I do have another 90 there, so I'm not going to put that in, leave that slot open. So I'm going to the next slot that's open, which is $83. 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, and 83. So that's going into the 83 slot. So it looked like I already have some in 82 spots. So I did have slot 83 open. So I like to start from the back to work my way towards the front with the big number, which, make it much more easy when I, move all the way down to the low numbers. So I have 81 slot open. Right now I'm just looking at see how many slots to work one way back down. So that's 20, 40, 60. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80. And 81. 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, like I said, I'm working my way back. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80. So I'm going to put that in the next slot, which is the 80 slot. So if I do need change, I will be coming back into the big slots like that to make more change for, smaller change if I need it. So the next one is so I'm saying how much I have left. So I need to go on to the 80 or move down to the next biggest slot that I have open, which is, let's see. So I'm checking to see which one is the next biggest slots. And it looked like it's in the 30s. So I'm going to fill that 31 slot up. Okay. So, yeah, that's $31. So next one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So what's that? 32. And the next one we'll use is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's that, 25? 26, 27, 28. Okay. I don't know if that was 28 or 30. I think 32. I don't know, whichever slot I put in. But I did put it in a slot. So I have $6 left. That will be going towards the next challenge money I have. And that is it, guys. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.